Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and welcome to another one of my Cooking with Valkyries season series overview videos. Now, in this one, I'm actually going to be talking about. I'm going to start off by talking about what one of the pictures I mentioned in the previous episode. I actually found a second one while I was, recently, but I'm going to talk about the first one I talked about right here. As you see, he's got World's Savior, Cafeteria, and it has May doing the whole, why am I still cooking it to join the World's Serpent? And then it shows, like I said in the video, it shows, Kevin and Raven liking it. And then she remembers how Kiana loves her cooking. And then she just says, Kiana, I will save you. And then they say another bowl. She's like, coming. This cracks me up. It cracks me up and just hits me in the feels so hard at the same time. Which makes me think to myself of something I would like to see. I'll mention it after this next image over here. In this next one, you have Serpent's Kitchen. You see May in her Donzai Spectromancer outfit, getting ready to cut some fish. Then she goes. She does the whatever. I guess that's the ultimate evasion, and right in front of what looks to be Raven and Jackal. Then she just tosses the dish at them. They both they applaud her. They they compliment her on how she did it. This makes me think to myself, MiHoYo should make when season 3 of Cooking Valkyries comes out, MiHoYo should make a video, an episode where not Kiana, May is cooking for the World Serpent. Whether it be in the Donzai Spectromancer outfit or her regular character outfit. So, MiHoYo, if you're watching, this sounds like a good idea. Anyway, let's get on to the review, and I'll be right back. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. The reason why I did that is because the two images that were that I had is because if I did it the way I had the video, the images along with these images, they'd be in two different parts of the video, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, so I did a little bit of small editing, and through that process, I've gotten back to this. So let's get to the review. The episode is entitled Mediocre Spice Beef, and there's the green. There's a screenshot of it. It shows looks like a little boy with appears to be Theresa. I'll get into that. And then, of course, it has the character profile for Theresa Apocalypse. I read up on Theresa and found out that, like Kiana, she's a clone. However, unlike Kiana was meant to be a vessel for Siren, a new vessel for Siren, the Heresy of the Void. But Theresa was created by Otto to reincarnate Callan. Because when apparently at Otto's earlier lifetime, he fell in love with Callan. He had an attraction to Callan. As we know, if you know the story, Callan had a relationship with Sakura. Anyway, he created her to resurrect her. However, certain things happen. And I'll explain this. Theresa is an experiment. But the reason why she's a principal, she's got all this responsibility, despite looking like a little girl. I looked up her age. She was born. There's no definitive age for her. because, her being a clone. But she was given the birth date of March of 1972, which places her about a year older than me. My birthday is February 8th, 1973. So it's roughly a little less than a month. She's a little less than a year. Sorry, not a little less than a month. She's a little less than a year older than me. Okay? Now, a lot of people are like, well, how can she be 48 years old and look like this? I would say it's a side effect of the cloning experiment. Physically, she cannot age past 12. However, all other aspects of her, she ages normally. So yeah, there's that. Which is probably one of the reasons why Otto decided, I'm gonna just go ahead and instead of trying to reincarnate my love from years ago, I'll just make her my granddaughter. So that's that. Let's get into it. The episode starts off. We see Theresa doing some shopping, but she's being watched by none other than Otto, who has basically gone and done something odd. He made himself. It says this body. I guess he did something to. I don't know. He's the appearance of a young boy, and he's basically watching her. Why? I don't know. But it's Otto. Okay, it's Otto. And he goes to follow her and just falls flat on his face. She then comes up and helps him up, and he says thank you, and she patches him up, and he says, and she offers to take him to apparently Saint Freya. To which he says, no. He's basically doing this in fear of being found out. And she just smiles and is like, okay, are you hungry? And she goes, she basically forgot to buy anything ready to eat. And he says, she again suggests come to the dorm, to which he again, of course, also refuses. And at one point she does ask if he's hungry, to which he says, he shakes his head. He's not talking because, of course, possibility of being found out. Then he's shaking his head. Then his stomach growls. Of course, stomach growling. Of course, way of people knowing that you're hungry. Then she says, okay, fine, wait here. I'll come back with some food. And he's all like, he's still being weary of being recognized. Then he notices the bag and she says, fine, I'll wait. She comes back with the mediocre spiced beef, which she says that was made yesterday to his, and she said she originally made it for dinner, but and then he's like thinking to himself that's from yesterday. Is like, ugh. Makes me think that Otto is so pampered. So he goes, come on, eat. He's trying to imagine it being a premium steak. To this, I just think to myself, man, Otto, you are an absolute jerk. Here, Theresa and her students make something. She brings it to you, and you do this. What an ass. And while he's eating it, he's critiquing it. Ugh. Continuing to be the jerk that he is. And then she goes, is it good? And he's And he's like, well, I think he said it's mediocre. Or, well, I don't know if he says anything, but I don't remember because okay. I'm making this about 2 weeks after I made the previous videos. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Okay. Okay, the previous video, the one that I'm posting, the one I posted last week, I made this about 3 weeks ago. Okay. I was gonna make it after, but I still just had that nagging feeling that I had at the end of the video. If you know the video, you'll understand why. Don't want to get into it because it'll bring back those feelings, and don't want to do it right now. Anyway, so we go to a flashback, and this is you see Fu Hua and Mei getting it ready, fixing it, and then Himeko comes in and does a little, puts it to simmer, and it looks good. Okay, from this picture, it looks good. So there's, and then of course we see Kiana sneaking a little taste, to which they just go, that's Kiana. And then you see Theresa getting it ready. And yeah, he does say it tastes mediocre. I guess I'm guessing he's saying this to himself. He's okay, Otto. If it tastes mediocre and didn't taste quite right, why'd you finish it? Okay. So as he's finishing it, we hear Theresa-sama. And it's none other than my favorite character in the game. My Honkai waifu, the best Jigsaw made, Rita. This is of course she's in her Alpha Rose outfit. Thing is, I've been trying to save up crystals for just so I can try and get so I can try and get Hair made at double S when the expansion comes out. But I got tempted. I am right now going to try to get my Ice Rita to double S. Wish me luck. Anyway, so yeah, she, Theresa wonders what's she doing here, and Rhea says that she was told by someone that she needs to take a lost little boy, I don't remember which, home, and she says, okay, fine, I'll leave. And then she says, sorry to trouble you. To which Theresa says, okay, well, if you're really sorry, then go shopping with me next time. Sorry. Cannot go without looking at Rita like that. Oof, man. Sorry. And then she says she apologizes for being late to Otto, and she says that she fixed him a ribeye with some 1988 Chateau Latour, and and he hands her the container and says throw it away. To which I guess she asked, "Did you like it?" And he goes, "Eh." And then she goes, "Do you really think so?" To which she knows that Otto did enjoy what was cooked. And of course we have the last image right here. Whew, sorry. Okay, calm down, Mike. Calm down. All right. Let's talk about this episode. You all know the main reason why I like this episode. It's got my favorite character, my girl, Rita. But other than Rita being in it, I also liked the fact that we got to see a more softer side to Principal Theresa. There's going to be another side we're going to see of her in a future episode. Overall, good episode. Love the fact that I included Rita. Thank you. But got to see, like I said, got to see Theresa show off how much she loves to take care of kids, not just her students, but kids in general. That's gonna be all for this episode. Until next time, this is Long Jazz saying thank you all for watching. And the next episode is going to be featuring our favorite major / St. Fran instructor / mission in action person, Himeko. Take care of yourselves.